Hey man, what's up?
Yo. I could have sworn that Genius Kajumbo was over it. I thought he put the past behind him. I'm
in my new life now. I never think about her even once.
I never think about her ever. I'm so happy. We're thriving. I've made it to Hollywood. I've got my friends.
I'm living my best life. I'll look at all my new friends.
Totoro-san on the left, Jordan Peele on the right. You know, Daryl.
I'm doing it out here, man.
Everyone is succeeding and crushing it, and they love me. Timothy Chalamet is coming for lunch today. I have never had a better time not thinking about her.
hold on, let me just doodle something a little bit. Hold on, let me just cast an actor in my multi-zillion-dollar thing.
I guess never be game over. Never be game over. You can't say goodbye, even for a little nod, even for a little moment.
If you're not clear on what Woolie is talking about, we're talking about the deaths. So I think it's really funny that a 10.5 minute like opus trailer comes out and it's the Death Stranding 2 pre-order trailer. That's just so fucking weird.
It is funny. But he also loves, his favorite part about making games is cutting trailers.
My favorite part, I'm going to tell you, I've enjoyed, I just recently replayed all through the Metal Gear Solid, the 1, 2, 3 and all that. And I love those games. They're incredible. I did not feel a fraction of the excitement playing through them, even on their release day, than I did watching the trailers again, like a week before those fucking games came out.
Hideo Kojima himself could tell me, no, you're making that up, you're lying, and I would not believe him if he said that he enjoyed anything more than cutting the cinematic trailer. It feels too much like the whole point of the game is to release this 10-minute moment where people are having monologues and dialogues, and you're having a relationship fall apart and someone is softly beating on the other one's chest while it's a hug, cry, emotional moment. You know, that is what he is making the game for, so that he can sync that up to the music of Ludwig Forssell. The new Death Stranding trailer.
Hey, Ludi, welcome back. I'm very glad to see you.
Crushing it.
Hey, shout out. They got Woodkid as one of the indie bands of choice. Woodkid's great.
And now we just get to watch as this character who's some new cool guy that is like, like a character that is being introduced as, like, I guess like a Mexican smuggler kind of thing. That seems like
He's Italian.
Oh, he was talking about Mexico as like the border that he was crossing for the smuggling.
but the actor and his accent is Italian.
Well,
hey, so if you're wondering, hey, Woolie, Pat, you guys might be exaggerating. Sure, this gentleman in the new Death Stranding trailer does look the most like Solid Snake any live action actor has ever looked like in the world. And puts on the headband and is in basically Snake cosplay.
I'm not even talking about, for me, it's not even the face. It's just, he's just a guy.
Oh yeah, no,
sure,
but like the bandana and the look and all that.
Yeah.
You're overthinking it. That's ridiculous. And sure, there's what is essentially a Death Stranding Metal Gear X later on in the trailer, and it's a coincidence.
Hat on.
It's a coincidence. But if I went to say, I don't know, July 2020. To the Genius Kojumbo's Instagram page, I could find the following quote being translated into English. There are many actors that I follow. Luca Marinelli recently caught my eye after watching The Old Guard and Martin Eden. He played an impressive villain in They Call Me Jeeg Robot, and I think he will break out soon, and his popularity will increase. Also, I think if he donned a bandana, he'd be a spitting image of Solid Snake.
He can't hide it. It's on his sleeve. Oh my god. Fucking Sleeveman, Kojima.
I like that.
He can't hide it. It's all right there.
So my interpretation of this is that this is going to be, stop asking me about Metal Gear. I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel about Metal Gear.
Oh man. Yeah, he literally just he doesn't have to do it, but he puts the headband on, they flash it for a second, and then they come back to it, spend the time showing you the military bit. It's got the skulls on each side, and then let's put a Rex hat on this giant god, and now we're initiating the drift.
Man's back, and he's fucking believing in you.
Can you believe all the bullshit you had to watch going down in that trailer just to think, I can't wait to deliver some parcels?
I'm excited.
I'm very excited for parcel delivery.
Also, that trailer has, I think genuinely the most interesting part of that whole trailer is the most heavy-handed metaphor in the world, which is the rope and the stick. Mm-hmm. And whereas the first game was obsessively about the rope and tying people together to the point where the ending broke for me because I didn't understand what the game wanted for me out of the rope, and I tried to use the stick over and over and over and over. This game in bold big text goes, we should not have connected.
We shouldn't have done it.
It is about the stick now.
Yeah. Check out, servers in the breach. That's the shot where you're like, oh, we made it to the end of reality, and we set up a server room. Sick. Awesome.
I don't know how you feel about this, but a couple fictional settings do this, and it's one of my favorite.
I think I know where you're going. I know where you're going.
Like yes andings you can do, where it's like, dude, there's a big crazy I'll just use a basic example. There's a big crazy dragon, and we don't know how to deal with it. Hey, the heroes defeated it. All right, game over. We did it. Bookend, whatever. Start of book 2, game 2. Okay, so the way that you defeated that dragon, that caused a much larger problem than the dragon ever was. Because you did it wrong. You used a bad solution to a bad problem, and now your current problem is worse than it ever was.
Yeah, okay.
And that's what I see in Death Stranding. It's like, we
interesting.
Connected and we rebuilt America. Oh, that's actually way worse than the situation we were in before.
The thing that I like, which is it's different from what you were saying, but it's a similar context here, is we technologied our way into the eldritch, into the ethereal, into the unknowable, and back it up. We got to pull back. Like, we could go further, but we should probably start pulling back because, we event horizoned it, Yeah. One of these multiple numerical configurations, we pressed enter and compiled, and then a portal to hell opened up, and we went, oh shit, okay, that's what happens when you run that check. Got it.
And it makes perfect sense with Death Stranding 1, because Death Stranding 1's overall thematic plot is humanity was fucking around with weird paranormal bullshit that it really shouldn't have, and it totally destroyed the entirety of society. And in Death Stranding 1, the president tells you, but what if we fucked with it again?
What if we kept fucking with it, though?
But better this time.
Yes, 100%. No, the shambles of society, rebuilding on top of like a cataclysmic event, and like rebuilding using the cataclysm as it's fucking Shin Megami Tensei. We're hitting the same energy on that, but it's awesome. And now that I also know, watching a trailer like this, that you don't have to think about what the imagery means, because it doesn't matter, in the sense that it's like, it's going to have a thematic relevance. The reason why you're going to be seeing hands or certain shapes or certain things, certain imagery is relevant to Kojima's like messaging. But in terms of like, why is this unknowable weird creature existing here? The simple fact that it's like, no, we're looking at extinction space. We're looking at the beach, and the concept of that means none of it ever has to make sense. It can always be terrifying. It can always be weird, and it can always be new. And
sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. Sometimes that monster looks like that because it's supposed to fucking make you go,
and I fully expect a whole bunch of this to be about like, you know, well, the extinction continues, but there's no MLE.
Yeah.
To you know, to sit there to govern over it, to call it when it's time.
Now, that being said, Wooly, you have to remember we're talking about the Genius Kojumbo. So for every deep thought and hidden meaning behind any particular visual motif, character name, or plot point, there's also the genuine possibility that the reason why the monsters are all made out of hands is because Kojima saw the Hands Across America thing a while ago and was like, oh, yeah, what if it was ghosts?
Maybe.
Like genuinely.
Maybe
like,
us just impressed him that much. We'll see if they start playing remixes of I Got Five on it, which, you know, 5 fingers, etc. I really enjoy...
do you know that a hand has 5 fingers? One for each of the non-human extinctions.
Each extinction event, there's a finger, and yep, there you go.
Oh, I love the fucking...
And fingers, while they are part of a hand, and when connected, individually, each finger is like a stick.
But if you put all those sticks together, you get a fist.
And
I love
and a
the
fist
constant
is needed to carry a big stick.
I love the constant balancing act between this is so deep and this is the most hack shit ever. It's and it's impossible. Like, you'll beat the game and you'll be like, I don't know if that was hack shit. It might have been.
Yeah, it's Schrodinger's depth, man. You know,
it's so good.
Open the box. Is it deep? Nah. It's surface as fuck. Okay, it was a pun.
Oh man.
All right.
I wonder
close
what
the box. Open it again.
Is going to be. Is it going to be that his heart stops? Yeah, that's it. I did it.
Well, no. His heart is going to be now inside of the Rex, which is then going to be inside of the big Titan. You know,
the Magellan.
Yeah, and we've got you know, our low frame rate puppet, which is dope. We've got Doctor. We've got yeah, just, you know, what's the new
I think I saw Timothy Chalamet on the deck of the fucking submarine for like a single shot.
Sure. Yeah.
But he was unnamed.
I mean, I want to look at that new cast and go, okay, which one of you is getting the Oscar this time? Right? Is it going to be the new captain guy that they're hanging out with?
It's going to be George Miller.
Will it be, you know, who's it going to be? Who's getting the full on breakdown? You know, it might even be fucking turgid turgid fucking yeah.
Yeah, you're killing it here.
Reptilian.
Turgid reptilian.
Yes,
yeah.
It might even be. You know,
yeah.
So I think so far his scenes have been pretty solid. He's done a good job. I can see, based on that relationship he's had with the lady he was talking to in the trailer, that our not solid Snake Man could potentially have a big emotional breakdown.
Mm-hmm. It's really interesting that they're going to do Cliff's story again.
You think?
Well, he's got the skeleton soldiers, and he's the warrior, and also he's the one we're getting flashbacks of to the life before the event.
Okay. Yeah.
But it'll be different.
Lost it all. Could be, certainly. And it'll also be like, well, who's going to be the real rival? Is it going to be like him, or is it going to be Higgs again, you know?
It's going to be Higgs.
Who's jonkling all over and has a Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Now, not only is Higgs now jonkling, but Higgs has a Harley. What the fuck are the words coming out of my mouth?
He's maximum Jonkler overdrive. Okay,
Higgs is jonkling, but it's okay because he's got a Harley.
Yeah.
What is language, man?
I think there is a non-zero chance that the Red Samurai is piloted by the soul of Amelie. Like,
that is what, like, okay.
a non-zero chance.
Red Samurai is Cyborg Ninja rules. Right?
Absolutely.
Apply all Cyborg Ninja rules to Red Samurai. You know, mysterious returning character? Absolutely. Perhaps in a different form, but the spirit is there? Absolutely.
Dude.
Anyone from the first game that's gone could be Red Samurai, quite frankly.
I think that one of the funniest things that's ever happened is I've played through all these Metal Gear games, including the old ones that I didn't. And I came to the conclusion, like, okay, he has just remade the same game like 10 times in a row, right? And it's actually really crazy obvious. And then it's like, well, actually, Phantom Pain was fairly different, right? But then Death Stranding is actually a lot like Phantom Pain. But it's different. And then it's like, well, what's Death Stranding 2 again? Oh, it's Metal Gear again. It's like he got all of his ideas out, all of his like different feelings out.
Yeah.
And then he's like, what if there was a fucking cyborg ninja, man?
But the goal overall is to drop off, you know, transportation parcels versus infiltrate and sneak to the objective and Fulton them out.
Well, there was something really interesting that I saw in the footage when they were talking about the stick. Unlike Death Stranding 1, which all the footage was traversal or maybe non-lethal forms of combat, you see Sam shoot a gun a bunch in that trailer.
There's a bunch of set pieces with big boss moments too going on. So, you know, and then vehicle shit and like the action is absolutely a part of it. And I would say, like, you know, to this and to the same degree that like Phantom Pain as well kind of became more about that and less about the big boss fight set pieces, which used to define Metal Gear in a way. It's not to say they didn't happen, but they just don't stand out as much, you know? I feel like the boss fight with the Quiet felt like an extended, stronger regular enemy, you know, in an area that you go back to and fight regular enemies in, by comparison to like fucking Vulcan Raven, which is just, this is a whole different video game for this moment, you know?
I fucking love that fight with Vulcan Raven. It's great.
Yeah. No, and to that end, I appreciate that, like, the boss fights in Death Stranding do again stand out very differently, you know. Yeah, so very cool. What's
the over under on teleported Lou growing up to be time displaced Elle Fanning?
Oh, I don't know. Possible.
I feel like I want to put that out there right now because I feel like the answer is like nearly 100%.
Wait, what's her name? What's her name again? In
the Elle Fanning character?
Yeah.
I don't think she has been given a name. I think she's been explicitly unnamed.
Tomorrow, right?
Her name's Tomorrow?
Yeah, that. Yeah, then yeah. No.
Okay.
They did give her a name.
That's a time displaced baby. That's a future baby.
That's future Lou.
that's future Lou. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, don't read the wiki synopsis for the 1959 movie On the Beach.
Oh, okay. I won't.
If you care, because like I just did, and I'm like, man, I wonder how much he's gonna rip this the fuck off, because he's ripping it. He's ripping it.
I can't wait for a line where Sam looks straight into the camera and goes, "Today is today, but you're Tomo-Lou. Tomo-Lou.
Oh no. No, don't put that out there. Don't manifest that.
Tomo-Lou?
Don't do it.
We've already got Princess Beach, man. It's not coming. I'm not doing anything that isn't in the rules. The rules say that we can do Tomo-Lou. Yeah. According to the Rife Rhine protocol. We can.
No.
Anything is possible. But yeah, no. Zip lining, packages on the back, and if package delivery ends up being a minimal part of the experience, then
it won't be. All these trailers are a trick. Most of that game's gonna be fucking hoofing it.
It was enjoyable. It was fun teeter-tottering the giant stupid backpack, and like, oh fuck, there's a corpse on top of it too, and I
literally just want a single thing from that game, and that is I would like a more involved highway repair system.
Instead of the degradation over time.
Well, there were two roads in Death Stranding, right? There was the road north through the mountains, and there was the road west to the coast. I want more roads. I want to build a fucking highway system. I mean,
I think Kojima's avoiding having the camera zoom out too far and then essentially just creating a delivery strategy game where you're mousing your multiple pathways of all your robot deliveries, and Sam is just
exactly what I want.
Yeah, I know, because it's what you're describing.
I want satisfactory spaghetti roads.
You're describing that, but I think he doesn't want Sam to, I think he wants Sam boots on the ground, I
want Sam to lean his arm out the window, and if you drive too far north at a certain time of day, that Sam gets a one-sided tan.
Oh wow, yeah, okay.
I want Sam to get a fucking chiral trucking tan.
You can specify the details on what kind of cushion seat you have under your ass for the long hauls, because the quality of the ass cushion is crucial to your back.
Yeah, that's important.
Good stuff on that.
You know what's really fucking funny about Death Stranding 2? Comes out 1 month almost to the day before Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta. Before. Now that's unfortunate.
I'm not thinking about her. I'm not doing anything. Fuck her. That passed. I don't.
By the way, my party is going to be before her party.
I know her birthday's coming up, and I don't care. Anyway, do y'all want to come over to my house on the Tuesday right before her birthday party on Wednesday? I'm having a random get together at my place on Tuesday, so it would be cool if everybody could come over and I could see who's really my friend. Okay. But
That's so fucking funny. Oh my god.
The real question is, what do we do with Fake Snake? Do we actually beat him? And does the new protagonist defeat the old?
Oh yeah, dude. What's gonna happen with Luca and his character is that you're going to beat him, and Sam is going to give a fucking speech. So okay, Luca Martinelli is gonna be with his back to us, and Sam is going to face him. So Sam will look like he's talking to you, and he'll be like, "You have to let go. That time is over. Put the bandana down and move on with your life."
You're gonna beat him, right? And it's gonna be a thing where you're like, okay, fair enough. His ideals are falling apart compared to yours. You have learned, and the things that Sam has, what Sam has learned from Death Stranding 1, he will be able to argue that into his philosophical but also physical battle with Solid Snake here, and then Snake will, in his moment of clarity, do something to save Sam's life.
Yeah.
And then a husk will take over Snake's body, and the beach will now be puppeting Solid Snake.
And you see little strings.
That's it.
No, wait. And you know how it's gonna manifest? It's gonna manifest in the tar crawling all over his right arm up to the elbow, and he's gonna be like, "What is? Oh my god! It's like he's being taken over by that liquid."
He's not the guy we knew anymore. He's gone.
No, I would be
absolute cinema.
I'm gonna shoot my fucking shot, and he's gonna be like, "Man, you have to let go. It's all behind you now. You have to take everything and leave it behind. The pain, the fury, the joy, even the sorrow, and you have to leave it behind.
Yeah.
And then as he dies, he'll be like, keep on keeping on, boss. And she'll just fade into heaven.
And the tears might flow like liquid, but our future is solid.
All right. So after going through all those games, do you know what I actually want more than anything? I want any emotional fucking goodbye, whatever. And then I want I want Sam to leave, and I want to hear from far off in the distance, we're not finished yet, it's not over yet, and for you to go back in, because I did not remember that was every time. That is every game there is. It's not finished yet.
See, this is the part where like my soul wants to pull out and be like, it's too far, but it's like, but that's exactly where Kojima lives.
Woolie,
right?
we know this. Kojima is too much, and too far is never enough. And never far enough.
It's never enough. It really isn't. Yeah. He might even throw the word delta somewhere in there.
Why not?
You know?
Delta has the Latin meaning that they're using for Metal Gear Delta.
Did you know that?
Oh.
Did you know that the triangle is actually a symbol of lies and deceit?
No. Okay, because Delta is like a Latin thing for like a fourth or a difference between two things, but a delta is also a type of like river tributary.
It is a landform with on the river. It is absolutely
it's a land it's a landform that is triangular, created by the deposition of sediments.
When you look at a map, you can see the deltas going inland into an ocean. 100%. 100%.
This delta will never flow to the beach.
It keeps happening.
Oh man.
Oh fuck. God damn it. This podcast exists just to do this. This is the only point of the show.
Oh yeah, no, it's been a real long con. It's been a real long con.
To just stare at Kojima's bullshit, fucking pull out that magnifying glass and go, I see what you're doing. You fuck. Oh, Sandy. Man. Okay. All right. I gotta tell you, man, waiting for a Kojima game is probably more fun than playing a Kojima game. And I'm not saying they're not fun; they're incredible. But I'm just like, this is where it's at for me. The fact that he just didn't let go, the fact that he put the headband on, and there's almost a part, right? There's that part of me where I'm like, hey, man. I can relate to that. If anyone comes up to Kojima and goes, oh, yo, Metal Gear, right? I'm like, yeah, let him work on his new stuff. Come on, right? We know. Obviously, it's when someone's like, oh, yo, best friends, love your shit, hate your new stuff, but your old stuff's great. And we're like, oh, bummer, right? So I know that there's that feeling of like, I can understand the person wanting to work on their new thing and be like, yeah, but I'm doing this too. And then just for that to be like, nah, put the fucking headband on, man.
Yeah, come on. How close? Hey, lawyer,
Fuck.
How close can I get? What can I call him? Can I call him Shotgun Caribou? Is that like derivative? Is like, come on.
Is the chiral or is the goop gonna swirl around him like the snake in the water? You know, when you see it wrapping around tattoo wise, like is it what? A snake is a type of strand if you think about it, and it can be.
A snake is nature's rope.
It is a rope.
stupid. That's stupid what I just said. Holy shit.
And it bites, and you know, it when it bites, it can be a type of connection, and then it leaves its mark, venom. Right?
I'm looking through snake in other languages to see if I can see something that jumps out.
Man.
Wow, in Creo, it's actually a snack. That's really funny.
Snack, yeah. It can constrict you, right? It can wrap you up. It can squeeze you to death.
Just like love.
Don't touch me. Get your hands off of me. The compressions. You know, it can rattle.
Every time you hug me, it feels like a giant snake stifling my freedom.
Says the ex-girlfriend. Hold on. Okay, snake in Italian.
It's serpente.
Serpente. Okay.
Yeah. All Latin languages, it's serpent of some nature.
La bischia. Is that a type of snake? Serpergiari. Okay. All right. We gotta keep this fucker on a short leash.
God, I'm so excited for this.
Because a leash is also a type of rope.
Well, hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. You gotta clear your schedule, and you gotta schedule your shit in a way that's, because like I'm gonna stream it the way I usually stream it, and I can't deal with like 4 weeks of just like vibrating in my chair. It's just.
Well, yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see how things shake out. You know. It's never gonna change. I said it. I think the first time we got the big cinematic release trailer with a bunch of crazy shit going on with Death Stranding, I think is when I said, I can't believe we're going to be doing this forever. Right? This thing,
until day dies.
This is going to be happening forever. This fucking Koji lore drop bullshit. You know,
he's cutting trailers like he's still showing them at E3 to fuck up traffic. In fact, is there a PAX or a convention or a trade show happening right now? There is something. Because I saw Kojima post like a SXSW. Okay, and that is
South by Southwest.
Okay. Well, and what is that? That's South by Southwest.
It's a bunch of like
it's in
films,
Austin.
Yeah, it's films, culture festival.
So I saw Kojima post a photo of the show floor before it opened, and I didn't know what it was. And I bet you anything there is a Death Stranding 2 booth that is showing the new trailer to a floor.
Oh, I'm sure. And anytime you can like you see the actors and you're like, oh yeah, I know. Whoa, holy shit. I mean, for 1,000,000%. Yes. He's gotta find new Hollywood to become friends with and take fake.
There was a panel yesterday.
Fake smoking photos with, you know. The connections only go so far, right?
I don't know. I feel like he's at the place where I think I said it the other day. He's like video games Andy Warhol. Like, hey, this is my friend. He's like, he makes really avant-garde video games. Oh yeah. And then like they show so and so clips of Death Stranding on their phone, and it's incomprehensible, and they go, wow, that's really deep. I'll be in that.
Yeah, as long as you never have to explain it too hard. Also, a sidestep from Hollywood is like, we can go into Mad TV / SNL world with Deborah Wilson on the cast.
Deborah Wilson's all over the place, and that's great because she's awesome.
She had 2 right hands. What is that?
I didn't even know.
She holds up her hands and like a doctor, and she has 2 right hands. What the fuck? Yeah. Okay. All right.
I don't know. I don't know what that it means. Something that is a detail that you would never ever put into anything unless it was on purpose.
Well, I mean, you say that in terms of like saying when someone's uncoordinated, it's like you got two left feet, or you know.
That means she's a really good doctor.
I mean, she's a really good doctor.
We got somebody in the chat saying, by the way, the new Snake actor guy says he's a big Metal Gear Solid fan. Yeah, no shit.
Huh.
No shit, huh? That must have been a really fast conversation.
I mean, I tell you what, if he was not a fan in 2020, I imagine he quickly became one between now and then.
Yeah.
Magellan, best known for being from Portugal, discovered the Strait of Magellan, leading to the first expedition to circumnavigate the globe.
Well, of course, dude, because we're trying to expand the UCA outwards to Canada and Mexico.
We need to circumnavigate the new world. And you know, a strait is also a body of water.
That's true, it is.
But a stick is also straight.
Yeah. So is this straight the stick to wield against the beach?
A beach as a body of water can go into all kinds of paths. It can become anything. Like, an ocean,
you know, I
a
feel
fjord.
like it's every time I think we're pushing it too far and it's too stupid, I think about Amelie and I get super mad. And like, if anything, we aren't being blunt enough.
That's my point, right? When I go Tomo-Lou and you go fuck off, and I go America.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't say fuck off because I thought you were wrong. I said fuck off because I feel like you're manifesting that, like you're making it real.
Right? It's just that simple. America, fucking like, yeah. Right? If we can figure out, here's what it is. Elfan, if we can figure out what like Tama on its own means in ancient Egyptian or so, and then the Lu part comes after, then it's all there, right? If you take the row out of tomorrow and you just get Tomo, what is it? What is Tomo? Is there anything Tomo in history historically?
Apparently in Spanish.
Friend? Tomodachi? Tomo-Lou?
Toma in Spanish means to take.
Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Tomo in Japanese can mean friend or companion or pal.
Yeah.
Tomo-Lou. Lou, my companion, tomorrow.
In Latin American slang, toma means to have a drink or to take or get one deserved or take someone sexually.
I hate this. I hate this.
So we can just do this all day. We can just do it all day.
Because
we could literally do it all day with every single character's name.
You just go right back to the Japanese reference, but you're always going to get there. Tomo-Lou. Tomorrow.
Don't. So you know what my favorite thing about these podcasts is that one of the things that we have said today is going to be so on the nose that people are going to be like, oh, they were playing the game.
3 of them. Or it's like, not 1, 3 things. This is my stand at work right now. This is Bring Me to Life. I'm telling you, right? If Amelie Ka is the level that we're operating at, Princess Beach is the level we're operating at, take the fucking name of the mystery character And flip some L's and R's around, flip some B's and V's around.
No.
Take what's left over and put it through
it can't be this
the culture.
simple.
Put what's left through the culture filter. And then tell me that there's a second meaning for Tomo, and we're in there. Yeah, all right. If tomorrow, or if that character has like a little cat called like Dachi or something, then like everybody can just fuck off. Right? Yeah. If there's like a little something that tomorrow has that's called Dachi, that right? Is there a little cat? Is there a cat?
Yeah, there's a cat. There's
okay.
A cat.
All right.
It's the BT cat.
Well, if she has a little side thing called Dachi, then you have Dachi and you have Tomo-Lou.
We've got somebody in the chat with another one. Conundrus says, one thing I thought of during the trailer, Dollman equals Durumanu equals doorman equals porter.
Doorman, porter. Okay. All right. Dorumanu. Yeah, sure. I'll take it.
Fuck.
Doraemon. If you want to. Yeah, all right. No bad ideas here. Everything's acceptable. We're taking it all.
Everything is just as valid as everything else.
Daruma, Daruman, Daruma. Ancient meditating monk that atrophies his limbs. Good fortune.
I still can't get over. Amelie is the one that had me actually like scream at my television for the first time in like 10 years. The pun doesn't even work because it uses multiple languages to do the pun. I hate it.
You absolutely take a Daruma doll, and put them around your shop or so as a sign of good luck.
Yeah.
A Daruma
doll man's good luck, man.
But like a Daruma doll is what it's called. So doll man is Daruma, is Daruma doll.
Yeah, and they'll be, I have to go along for luck. And that's what you got to put him in his little seatbelt, his little doll man seatbelt.
Yep. Perseverance, a popular gift of encouragement. Good luck, man.
I do think buckling little doll man into a seatbelt is incredibly endearing.
Yeah,
I love that.
Gotta keep him safe. I think, honestly, one of the coolest things we saw was like actual baby Lou, like just being a baby. Yeah. You know, like squatting, looking around, or that little baby squat. You know, you're like, fuck, that's a kid.
I got a little jump scared, I'll be honest. I got a little jump scared because it's like, it's not exact, but I'm like, man,
yeah, that
looks a good deal like my white baby. That's weird.
I like the way that Lou's moving around, that you know, with that detail is like, and I think I feel like it's a harder challenge animation and detail wise, right? Because like baby BB in the thing can just kind of be a baby that floats around. It has to, you know, move and bump and stuff and basically look like what your brain thinks of with that. But like a kid who's like really small but can crawl around, there's a lot like that now hits the uncanny valley.
Yeah, mocap that.
Yeah, that hits the uncanny valley much harder. You know, then like the zooming in on Lou giving you the thumbs up in the womb in that Sonic Generation shot, which unfortunately every time I see traveling down the birthing canal.
Wait, what did you just say?
Yeah, you heard me.
Did you say the Sonic Generations shot?
That's correct.
Is that what you meant to say?
I meant to say Sonic Dreams Collection.
This is better, I think.
Every time it shows the going through the canal, the birthing canal, and zooming in on Lou, and then it has either the chiral tears or the thumbs up going on, or whatever's happening, I get immediately ripped back to Sonic Dream Collection going through the fucking Big the Cat moment.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You know what else I liked about that trailer? I'm looking over little bits and pieces of it. they're really selling us on the events of Death Stranding and the chiral expansion or whatever the fuck it's called are way more cataclysmic than Death Stranding even implied, because like they have this shot of like space exploding in the sky.
Yeah, there's a big.
The moon is impossibly large.
Yes,
and it's like, oh, all causality everywhere has been fucked up.
Yeah, the tides must be batshit insane if the moon is that level. Again, extinction continues, but it doesn't occur. It seems to be the line, right? Extinction continues forever, right? A slow death that just keeps going. That shot of the sky and then like the nebula form thing felt very Elden Ring. Like I feel like panning up to the skybox to see some crazy shit going down, you know, is what that makes me feel now.
I can't believe how hard Troy Baker is jonkling in this fucking shit. I can't believe it's so ridiculous.
I mean,
I'm looking at this photo of him with the tears and shit.
They're not trying too hard to make him not jonkle, you know. What does slow permanent extinction mean? Is it just entropy forever? Are we just floating on isolas, separating forever?
I said this when we first saw Higgs, and I'm going to say it again. On March 9th, 2015 at 7:30 p.m., Drill posted, "The judge orders me to take off my anonymous V mask, and I'm wearing the Joker makeup underneath it. Everyone in the courtroom groans at my shit."
What if Higgs turns to Lou and says, "I'm the Joker, baby." I'll see myself out.